Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is WULAN WIDYA ISTIYANA. I am a student of Master Degree at English Language Education in Universitas Indraprastha PGRI, Jakarta. Now I want to tell you about using storytelling as a tool for language acquisition in EFL. This presentation discusses how storytelling can be an effective method to enhance English learning for foreign language learners. Let's see table of contents. There are introduction, body, and conclusion. The body are theoretical foundations of storytelling in language learning, key benefits of storytelling in EFL classrooms, effective strategies for storytelling in EFL, engaging classroom activities, the role of visuals in storytelling, expert support for storytelling, and the last one is integrating digital storytelling. The first is introduction. Storytelling, an ancient and powerful communications method, is invaluable in EFL classrooms. It offers meaningful language exposure within context, helping learners naturally internalize vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and cultural norms. Experts emphasize that stories are not just entertainment, they are fundamental to how humans learn and communicate. And then, theoretical foundations of storytelling in language learning. Several major theories explain why storytelling works so well. The first is Stephen Krashen. Krashen's input hypothesis states that learners acquire language when they receive comprehensible input. Stories offer input that is interesting, meaningful, and slightly above the learner's current level. Storytelling also reduces anxiety and increases motivation. And then the Vygotsky. Vygotsky sociocultural theory emphasizes learning through social interaction. Storytelling allows students to interact, share ideas, and construct meaning together within the zone of proximal development. And then the Branner. Branner says that humans naturally think in narrative form. Because stories are easier to remember, they help learners process linguistic and cultural information more effectively. And then the Piaget. Piaget highlights how learners build new knowledge based on exciting experience. Stories activate learners' prior knowledge and connect it to new language concepts. And then the James Paul G. G explains that storytelling helps learners build confidence, identify, and authentic communication skills. And then, key benefits of storytelling in EFL classrooms. Using storytelling in EFL classrooms brings many benefits. There are the first, vocabulary development. Students hear and use new words in meaningful context, which improves retention. And then grammar in context. Instead of memorizing rules, learners see grammar naturally applied in stories. And then listening and speaking skills. Listening to stories improves comprehension and retelling stories help fluency. And then cultural awareness. Stories reflects cultural values and help students develop in intercultural understanding. And the last one is motivation. Stories are enjoyable, engaging, and reduce learning anxiety. Then, effective strategies for storytelling. There are several effective strategies for using storytelling in EFL classrooms. The first, teachers-led storytelling using gestures, pictures and voice variation to increase comprehension. Then students retelling, which encourage fluency and confidence. Then story creation, where students write their own stories, improving creativity and structures. And then digital storytelling, combining visuals, sound, and narration, making learning more engaging. And then role play and drama, which helps students physically experience the story and practice real communication. Then, engaging classroom activities. Some simple classroom activities include predicting endings of story. Student guess what happened next in the story, encourage critical thinking and imaginative language use. And then story circles. Each student adds one sentence to continue the story. Collaborative activity where each student contributes a sentence, building a narrative together. And then picture storytelling. Students create stories based on image, utilize visual cues to spark creativity and descriptive language. And then story maps helps identify and organize key story elements, characters, setting, and plot are organized visually. These activities build imagination, teamwork, and communication. The role of visuals in storytelling. Visuals are crucial in enhancing comprehension and engagement in EFL storytelling. They bridge language gaps, makes abstract concepts tenable, and create a more immersive learning experience. From simple gestures to elaborate digital presentation, visual amplify the impact of narratives. Expert support for storytelling. Many experts support the use of storytelling. The first Carol Reed says stories make learning memorable and meaningful. And then Cameron highlight that children learn better in rich language environment. And then Wright states that stories provide natural language learning opportunities. And then Ellis and Brewster argue that storytelling improves vocabulary, phonology, and activity. Integrating digital storytelling. Digital storytelling offers a dynamic approach to EFL, combining traditional narrative with multimedia elements. It allows learners to create and share stories using image, audio, and text, fostering multimodal literacy and enhancing engagement. This modern method prepares students for a digitally driven world while reinforcing language skill. Okay, the last is conclusion. Storytelling is a research-supported, powerful tool for EFL acquisition. It significantly enhances linguistic, cognitive, social, and cultural skills. Enjoyable, practical, and highly effective, storytelling benefit both teachers and learners, making language acquisition a captivating journey. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.